Fisheries and sustainable seafood in coastal tourism. Fisheries and sustainable seafood in coastal tourism. Introduction. Coastal tourism is a significant sector that attracts millions of tourists each year. It offers breathtaking natural beauty, a serene environment, and unique cultural experiences. One crucial element of coastal tourism is the availability of fresh seafood, which is often a major attraction for travelers. However, the sustainability of fisheries and seafood production is a growing concern in coastal areas around the world. This article will explore the challenges faced by fisheries, the concept of sustainable seafood, and how coastal tourism can support sustainable practices. The challenges for fisheries. Fisheries are facing numerous challenges that threaten their long-term viability. Overfishing, habitat destruction, climate change, and pollution are some of the critical issues impacting fish populations. Overfishing, in particular, has led to the depletion of many fish species, disrupting the balance of marine ecosystems. Additionally, destructive fishing practices such as bottom trawling and illegal fishing further exacerbate the problem. These challenges not only jeopardize the livelihoods of fishermen but also the overall health of our oceans. Understanding sustainable seafood? Sustainable seafood refers to seafood that is caught or farmed in ways that minimize the impact on the environment and ensures the long-term well-being of fish populations. It takes into consideration factors such as the fish species' reproductive capacity, fishing methods used, and the health of the ecosystem. Sustainable seafood practices aim to maintain a healthy balance between fishing activities and the preservation and regeneration of fish stocks. One of the key components of sustainable seafood practices is the establishment of fishing quotas and limits. These measures help regulate the amount of fish being caught and ensure that fish populations can replenish themselves. Sustainable fishing methods, such as pole and line fishing or selective fishing gear, minimize bycatch, preventing the unnecessary capture of non-target species. The role of coastal tourism. Coastal tourism can play a vital role in supporting sustainable seafood practices. Tourists visiting coastal areas often expect to indulge in fresh and local seafood. By promoting and consuming sustainably sourced seafood, tourists can contribute to the conservation and preservation of marine ecosystems. One way coastal tourism can support sustainable seafood is by encouraging tourists to choose restaurants and eateries that prioritize sustainable seafood on their menus. These establishments can partner with local fishermen and fishmongers committed to sustainable practices. By doing so, they not only satisfy the demands of their customers but also incentivize local fishing communities to adopt sustainable methods. This can lead to positive outcomes for both the environment and the long-term economic sustainability of coastal communities. Furthermore, education and awareness campaigns targeted at tourists can raise awareness about sustainable seafood consumption. Local tourism boards and environmental organizations can collaborate to provide information about which fish species should be avoided due to overfishing or unsustainable fishing practices. This empowers tourists to make informed choices and support sustainable seafood options. Coastal tourism can also support initiatives that promote sustainable aquaculture. Aquaculture, or fish farming, when conducted responsibly, can help alleviate pressure on wild fish populations. Integrated multi-trophic aquaculture, IMTA, which involves cultivating multiple species together to mimic the natural ecosystem, is an example of a sustainable aquaculture practice. The tourism industry can collaborate with researchers and businesses to invest in and promote such innovative and environmentally friendly aquaculture methods. Coastal tourism has the potential to greatly impact the sustainability of fisheries and seafood production. With millions of tourists visiting coastal areas each year, the demand for fresh seafood is high. However, it is essential to address the challenges faced by fisheries to ensure the long-term viability of these resources. Overfishing is a significant concern that has led to the depletion of many fish species. Setting fishing quotas and limits can help regulate the amount of fish being caught and allow populations to replenish themselves. Additionally, destructive fishing practices such as bottom trawling need to be addressed to minimize the damage to marine ecosystems. By implementing sustainable fishing methods like pole and line fishing or selective fishing gear, bycatch can be reduced, minimizing harm to non-target species. Sustainable seafood certification programs are also essential in promoting responsible sourcing. The Marine Stewardship Council, MSC, and Aquaculture Stewardship Council, ASC, provide assurance to consumers that the seafood they purchase has been sourced sustainably. By supporting these certification programs, coastal tourism can contribute to the preservation and regeneration of fish stocks. Coastal tourism can play a significant role in promoting sustainable seafood practices. Tourists can make informed choices by selecting restaurants and eateries that prioritize sustainable seafood on their menus. These establishments can build partnerships with local fishermen and fishmongers committed to sustainable practices. This not only satisfies the demands of tourists but also encourages fishing communities to adopt sustainable methods, benefiting both the environment and the local economy. Educational campaigns targeting tourists can also raise awareness about sustainable seafood consumption. Providing information about overfished species or unsustainable fishing practices empowers tourists to make responsible choices. Collaborations between local tourism boards and environmental organizations can help deliver these messages effectively, ensuring the protection of marine ecosystems. In addition to supporting sustainable fishing, coastal tourism can contribute to sustainable aquaculture methods. Responsible fish farming, such as integrated multi-trophic aquaculture, IMTA, can alleviate pressure on wild fish populations. By investing in and promoting these environmentally friendly aquaculture practices, coastal tourism can help diversify seafood production and reduce the impact on natural habitats. Coastal tourism plays a significant role in attracting millions of visitors each year, drawn by the natural beauty and cultural experiences offered by these areas. One essential aspect of coastal tourism is the availability of fresh seafood, which serves as a major attraction. However, the sustainability of fisheries and seafood production is becoming a growing concern in coastal regions worldwide. This article aims to examine the challenges faced by fisheries, explore the concept of sustainable seafood, and discuss how coastal tourism can support sustainable practices.